Hey YouTube, so this is Sola, and what I wanted to do in this video is talk about Villager in Smash Ultimate and his kind of changes that happened to him, to his different moves. That, most have said he feels like mostly the same character, but he does have some changes that do help him out, I think. And I'm going to talk about those in this video, and just know why, if I think he's gonna kind of be a better character than he was, like higher on the tier list, kind of stay the same, get worse. Talk about that stuff. And to start it out, I was gonna talk about his change to his jab. Now it has a finisher, whereas it didn't in Smash 4. You could just continually mash it, mash and mash it, and you just could go on it with forever. It seems to kind of be nerfed now because of that. Because in Smash 4, it was a combo move. It led into different combos depending on the percent, and even into kill confirms. It was safe on shield. It was a really, really great jab in Smash 4. So with that finisher, that does kind of make it worse, but it does seem that it may be safe on shield still. Don't know exactly about the finisher yet, if you can kind of parry it with the new shield mechanics in Smash Ultimate, how you perfect shield something on while releasing your shield. And you can do that with a bunch of multi-hit moves so far. But I don't know if the shield stun on jab is still enough to where jabs and multi-hits to where you can't do that. So we'll see. But so far it seems like jab may be safe on shield. Some have talked about it and how it seemed like there was a delayed amount of time compared to Smash 4 before you could like roll out or be able to roll out. So hey, who knows? It's still probably be good for resetting neutral or just getting somebody off of you. It's still a really fast jab. It starts at frame 3, so still be good. And continue on. Let's talk about his tilts. His tilts seem to be mostly the same. With his down smash, seems to have a little bit more range. No overall, but still kind of the same. So won't probably see that much more usage. It's still not the best move. And up smash, don't know if it was changed exactly in terms of knockback, but it does seem like you could combo out of it at more percents, like lower. Like you could combo an up air out of it around like 0% on characters like fast fallers like Sheik and Smash 4. But I did see a Villager up smash Ridley around 40%, and it looked like the up air was true to go up and hit him after it. So hey, it may have more percent. That could be helpful. And then with his side smash, his bowling ball, the move everybody knows, everybody loves, of course. It now seems to be safe on shield when you do it up close, which that is huge for Villager, I think, because it still kills early, not quite as early, but still really early in Smash Ultimate. And so, but it's also safe on shield and you can do it out of running, so that's going to help Villager out. In the way that it's kind of safe, it seems that, when you do the bowling ball on someone's shield, that you can start jabbing or doing a move at the same time that they can act with the move. So it may just end up being that if you have a move faster than frame 3 or faster, you can hit him. But if not, the bowling ball is just going to be safe. Which, hey, that's something I like, and I'm glad to hear. What villager doesn't love bowling ball? And so those are the changes for his smashes, and I'm going to talk next about where there were most of his big changes, I think, is just his aerials. And I was going to start first about his neutral air. It still seems to be the same, which is great, because it was a really, really good move in Smash 4. You could combo out of it. It was frame 3. You could break out of combos. It was one of his good moves in neutral. It's good to get people off of him. It had a lot of uses in utility, especially with edge guarding, and it seems to be the same. The changes in it were in this landing lag. Now it went from 14 frames down to 8 frames of landing lag, which, hey, that may make it safe on shield while landing, because now it takes about 11 frames compared to release shield compared to 8. And with that being less, you may be able to just do like a jab or something once you land before the opponent can act if you do it up close, which, hey, maybe that can help him out at the ledge, landing on next to somebody that's shielding, and you'll be able to hit him away. And that could really help Villager because he struggles getting off of the ledge a lot of the times. So, hey, neutral air is still good, but that's also really good, the reduced landing lag, which about all characters have in their moves. And I was going to talk next about where the landing lag reduction really helps is with his forward air and his back air. And why that helps a lot is it went from about, I think it was 24 frames of landing lag to 12 frames of landing lag in Smash Ultimate. So that means it's going to be way better for him for zoning. It also has an increased range slightly, so it goes a farther distance, so that's going to help out his zoning a lot better. I think maybe it'll help him hit people who are, dash dancing all around, just to be able to knock him out of it or to make him cautious of it. It'll help his zoning everywhere. And so that helps Villager a lot. It's everybody's favorite move to get hit by already, so hey. And so moving on to his up air. It has about the same startup, but what was reduced is its first active frame, and so you can act out of it sooner. And that'll probably help with juggling a lot, just because you can hit it. You could connect one up air into another in Smash 4 already, and that'll just be a lot easier to connect. And considering how you can act out of it sooner, you'll probably be able to hit somebody, or try to hit somebody with up air, and if they do a directional air dodge somewhere, you can chase them with his forward air or back air, because you're not as committed into the move as long, which, hey, that'll probably help his juggling out a lot, which helps his advantage state, which, that's honestly always good. And then where a lot of, what probably saw the most changes was his down air. And also, up air, has a way sooner first active frame, and has reduced landing lag from 15 frames to 12. And that's pretty good. But with his startup, it's been compared to kind of the feel of Smash 4 Roy's down air. So that's the kind of nerf in that way. But what was a really big buff for Villager, and I think this is maybe one of the biggest or the biggest buff for Villager, is alternate spike. In Smash 4, the ratio for turnips was about randomized, but how it was 40% for 3 turnips, and then 30% for 2 turnips, and 30% for a single turnip. And only the 3 turnips would spike off stage. And so you only had a 40% chance to spike somebody while trying to edge guard them. Now it's 100% chance, which that is honestly huge for him, because now he can go off stage and consistently, spike people and get stocks from them, because it's still, is a really strong, spike. I saw the one turnip spike the Sheik at about 90% around the ledge, and it killed them. And so it'll probably still be a good spike, killing a low percent. And I'll get into a little bit about another usage of it with another move that'll actually probably be really good for Villager. And to start out with it is actually talking about his specials. And, with his Lloyd Rocket, what I think will probably be big for Villager now is so people only have one air dodge. And so now you'll be able to be at the ledge, drop down a little, send a Lloyd to go out and make them air dodge, because they have to, because otherwise you can just, hit them farther out. And so once you force that air dodge, you could chase them down, and since you can act out of air, like it's down air faster, it's not much of a risk, and you always spike. They air dodge, you go down, you spike them, you take a stock. Or you just hit them too far out that they can't recover now. It forces them into a terrible situation. And I think that'll be really good for villagers edge guarding. That's going to help them out a lot, in my opinion. And it'll really help them probably to take stocks better. And that's that's really good for villager. There's some times when villager as a character can struggle to kill, and that'll help them out a lot. To move on to his other specials, his down B seems to be the same. It's the same sapling. You can still, only half water it, so when you start watering again, it sprouts up immediately. So tree is still great for ledge trapping too. So it's the same, good move. And his up B did actually get nerfed. Now it has less fuel, so villager will die from it sooner when he continues to get hit off of the ledge. So that's the kind of sucky nerf for him, but I think he'll honestly be able to deal with it with his advantage, which is buffs to his juggling and to his edge guarding. I think it compensates for it. And he'll actually be all of the changes really to villager and ultimate. I actually really do think that these changes to such as down air having all turnip spike, and his grab has actually less end lag too, and then his juggling with up airs and maybe even chasing air dodges I think will be good. Maybe better, just have a better advantage state everywhere, and I think that will really help the character. His zoning is better. So honestly, I don't know if we obviously don't know if this is going to change by release, some of the stuff. But if it doesn't, I think it'll be really good for villager, these changes. And can't say for sure now if he'll be anywhere different on the tier list. He is kind of considered more about like a high mid tier character. So maybe he'll be considered high tier again, or maybe not. I honestly think that with the event, having a better advantage state and being able to take stocks a lot better with his edge guarding and way more consistently with the spikes is going to help him a lot. So that may actually make him be able to go up higher in the tier list, and he will probably be one of the scariest edge guarders in the game. He was already one of the best in Smash 4 because of how his moves just easily linked together, the range that he had, and how he could just continue hitting you off so well, and all the options he had. And now it's even better that he can force air dodges with the rocket. He can spike you always. So honestly, I think he will be a better character, but you can't say for sure because any of the stuff I mentioned in this video could be changed by release. Could be better, could be worse, don't know. And also don't know how good other characters will be, so can't say for sure, but I do honestly think he'll definitely be a usable character in the Ultimate. So that's going to end this video. Thank you guys for watching and listening to me, just giving thoughts and mentioning the changes to Villager. I'd be happy to hear about your thoughts on him, so just mention in the comment section and be glad to talk with you about it. Villager is one of my favorite character, and I'm always glad to talk with people. So, well, again, thanks for watching, and ta-ta.